Welcome back to my channel Unusual Pora. Today we shall continue with the breakdown of the races featured in the Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars PC game. Today I will cover the Bulrathi, a ferocious warrior race committed to the preservation of nature. A small backstory as to what the game is all about. Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, also called simply Master of Orion, is a science fiction turn-based strategy 4X game. It is the fourth game in the Master of Orion series and a reboot of the series, developed by Argentina-based Nimble Giant Entertainment and published by Wargaming. The game was released on Steam Early Access on February 26, 2016, with a full release planned on Microsoft Windows, OS X, and Linux later in 2016. In Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, the player leads one of 11 playable races to galactic supremacy through the exploration and colonization of star systems while utilizing diplomacy, conquest, and technological developments. Bulrathi Society. While the Bulrathi may care for the welfare of lesser creatures and the well-being of planets, they are still a hot-headed and aggressive race prone to starting interstellar brawls. They are known as brutal conquerors throughout the galaxy, using their raw strength to get their way on the galactic stage. The reckless force behind their policies seems ironic when paired with the pure-seeming intentions they promote. At the end of the day, the Bulrathi only respect those who can match them in battle and those who do not back away from adversity. The Bulrathi Emperor exemplifies the contradictory nature of the Bulrathi, noble protector and ruthless destroyer. The Emperor is a dictator counseled by various political organizations which serve the military, economic, social, and other necessary needs of an empire. Thousands of years ago, the planet of Ursa, homeworld to the Bulrathi, was ravaged by warfare and disastrous environmental policies. A small band of Bulrathi scientists devoted their lives to developing rare machines that could breathe life back into the damaged planet, bringing about one of the earliest known terraforming events in the modern universe. The process was a success and Ursa was successfully terraformed into a sustainable planet once more, but the technology was lost to the Bulrathi over many generations that made a mockery of weak scientists. The terraforming was a major event in the collective psyche of the Bulrathi. The death and resurrection of their home planet is remembered primarily through their belief system. Their past mistakes have made them into protectors of the defenseless and champions of planetary protection policies. The wounds of time have not healed for the Bulrathi, and they will bring ruin to those who do not heed their warnings. The Bulrathi are legendary practitioners of the brute force approach. With their penchant for ground combat and their overall hardy nature, the Bulrathi are not inclined to patiently play mind games on the galactic stage, being far more comfortable kicking down doors, weapons in hand. What they lack in subtlety they make up for in strength, though they are not villainous or unkind. Planet Ursa. The planet of Ursa is beautiful beyond compare, protected and cherished by the Bulrathi people. But Ursa was not always so delightful. At one time the planet stood on the brink of ruin by industrial pollution and resource-exhausting wars. A small band of Bulrathi scientists devoted their lives to developing rudimentary planetary technology that would save their planet. Today Ursa, restored to lushness and ecological stability, is holy to the Bulrathi people. It is the mother and the womb of the Bulrathi, regarded with the highest respect and reverence. Ursus, the capital city of Ursa, is a densely packed urban area with a layout that confuses many foreign visitors. The Bulrathi, never known for deliberate and careful design, have a very flexible view toward city planning. It's common for a building to be there one day and demolished the next, with a different building up within the year. The Emperor and his war trust are located in Ursus, giving them close access to the Empire's primary military and manufacturing facilities. The Bulrathi have a special attachment to Ursa, uniquely formed by the planet's close brush with destruction. Ursa is also deeply associated with the Bulrathi spiritual leader, the Hag, who guides them in their protective attitudes on planetology and environmental policies. Even those Bulrathi born on distant colonies or in deep space have a primal longing for the cool grasses and horizons of home. As the Bulrathi saying goes, those who have never touched the surface of Ursa have its image scored deepest in their hearts. Bulrathi Espionage. The Bulrathi spies are battle-worn and wise, talented enough on their own that they can complete the work of a whole military division. They are diverse in their means and skills, but all are deadly efficient when it comes to gathering assets for the Bulrathi Empire. The most elite of the spies end up in the Black Furs program,
an organization which blurs the line between ruthless mercenary group and state-sponsored espionage program.
Espionage tactics utilized by the Bulrathi are typically brute force attacks and psychological interrogation methods.
They strike hard and without warning.
They may not operate with as much subterfuge or grace as some of their galactic neighbors, but they are known for capturing their targets in a sudden storm of bullets. Bulrathi ships.
Countless years of war on their homeworld have shaped Bulrathi mentality about war, which has heavily influenced the designs of their spacecraft.
While many say that the best defense is a good offense, the Bulrathi would say the best offense is having a good defense and overwhelming force. Bulrathi place no priority or value on aesthetics, preferring utilitarian and straightforward ship designs, direct, brutal, durable, and overwhelming delivery of force. Basically all their spacefaring vessels, from the lowliest civilian ship to the mightiest warship, are all designed to be literal tanks, heavy armored plating along reinforced hulls capable of taking a lot of punishment and still keep going. It is said that a Bulrathi ship is able of ramming through an enemy ship without getting a scratch. While this may be overly exaggerated, it still holds a kernel of truth.
Now we will discuss the different types of Bulrathi vessels.
1. The Bulrathi frigate. The frigate is the smallest ship of the Bulrathi fleet but still packs a powerful punch. The Bulrathi place no priority on aesthetics, preferring straightforward ship designs that allow for ramming, and while their frigates may appear clumsy, no enemy should underestimate their power. Bravo pattern frigates have a leaner, more forward-heavy design that emphasizes robust frontal defenses.
2. The Bulrathi destroyer. Destroyer-class ships are a staple of the formidable Bulrathi fleet.
The heavy-handed design, painted in the bloody colors of the Empire, emphasizes brute force and seeks to strike fear into any opponent.
The Bravo pattern ships have a sleeker, more simplistic design. 3. The Bulrathi cruiser. The Bulrathi cruiser is one of the most distinctive ships in the galaxy. Its puzzling design is intended to confuse enemies who are unfamiliar with its configuration.
This unique defense system has made this model of ship popular, even though it takes crews weeks to memorize the bizarre internal layout. Alternate designs of the cruiser are more traditional, as demonstrated by the Bravo-style cruiser.
4. The Bulrathi battleship. Bulrathi battleships embody the spirit of the Empire, bold, aggressive, and intimidating.
They are among the most durable ships in their class, able to take a severe beating before faltering. It is a common sight for the hull of a Bulrathi battleship to be embedded with fragments of enemy ships. The Bravo model is less likely to survive close combat, but is slightly more aerodynamic.
5. The Bulrathi Titan. The Titan-class ships embody the same confusing aesthetics as the Bulrathi cruisers.
Enemies take an extra moment to calculate their strikes, and in that time the Bulrathi have already taken advantage of their hesitation and fired.
The Bravo pattern Titans are more straightforward in design but equally fearsome. 6. The Bulrathi Doomstar. An uplifting sight to allies, terrifying to foes, the mammoth Bulrathi Doomstar is capable of dealing swift and severe damage. This is the culmination of the Bulrathi design mentality, direct, brutal, overwhelming delivery of force. And so concludes the breakdown of the Bulrathi race for Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars PC game.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If I may be so bold, may I request that you, dear listener, to click the like button and possibly share the video so the brilliance of this game can be spread far and wide. In my next video I will cover the Darlock, elusive and paranoid, the Darlock of Nazin both crave and despise identity.
Until next time, Unusual Pora signing off.